I wanted to go ahead and share the three worst fights from each season of Dance Moms, and now we're on to 2A. Uh, the three worst fights of 2A, in my opinion, are episode 11, sorry, episode 7 is next, where they have the fight about Melissa's engagement ring, and then the moms are all freaking out, and they're like, why aren't you wearing your ring? I don't think I ever took my engagement ring off once I put it on, and blah, 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 blah. And they would not stop pestering Melissa, so then Melissa finally loses it. She goes downstairs, and then downstairs, Abby's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys, as mothers, are allowing this to happen. Like, I don't understand why it had to get so nasty so quick. Like, the mom should have just dropped it, but obviously I understand that they're on a TV show and that's their job. But they also should have just really, like, let it go. And then even when Melissa went down there, she should have just said, like, hey, Abby, I'm leaving. Goodbye. And then just left. And then, like, figured out a way to get Maddie home. She shouldn't have brought it up in front of the girls, because that just made the girls upset. And then it just made Maddie feel conflicted. She didn't want to let the team down, and she knew that if she didn't go to the competition, then Abby would, like, lose her mind. I don't know. The whole thing was just a disaster waiting to happen. The next worst fight is in episode 7, where the girls, mostly Paige and Chloe, I don't really think Maddie had any issues, but they were having issues with the trio over and over. And Abby called Chloe a ding dong, and she yelled at Paige, and she was like to Kelly, even a preschool mother knows you don't open the door, you let the teacher handle it. And it's like, yeah, that's if the kid gets upset that their mom is leaving. Not if the teacher is verbally abusing them and calling them stupid and yelling at them. Then you should step in. But yes, if your kid is just crying, then yes, you let the teacher handle it. And I don't know, that whole fight was just so bad. It escalated so quickly. It was just like, at first it was corrections, and then all of a sudden it just turned into a mess. And then Christy was yelling at Abby about how she's lucky to have Chloe as a student, and I don't know, so many of the fights, they just get out of hand so quick, it's like you don't even know. But of course, the worst fight of Dance Moms, probably ever, in my opinion, actually, is from episode 10, Miami Heat Wave, and they don't even show the whole, like, scope of it. It's when Holly and Abby get into a fight, and that's when when Abby says the whole no little tooties reference, but she also said that Nia was an awful dancer and she never wanted her to be on there, and she wanted a team that all looked the same and was the same height and was the same everything. And obviously, you know, Nia's black and all the other girls are white. She cannot change that. Abby could yell at her to point her feet 800 times, and eventually Nia could get there. But there's no way that Nia's gonna become white, and obviously she's already well aware that she's different in this group, and now you're just harping on that and you're making it worse.